Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Chantelli, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. I am back with another message today for you guys. Hope everyone is doing great this Sunday, enjoying the weather. As you can see, I'm out myself. It's a little chilly out here, but you know, your girl was bundled up, so I had to run some errands and stuff. But anywho, today's message I did want to go ahead and talk about is counting your blessings, and it's actually is piggying back off my last message that I had relayed to you guys. If you haven't yet checked it out, definitely go check it out. But this message is kind of doing the same thing of what I was talking about in that message, how you got to keep the faith and trust God, and you know, just keep moving forward no matter how bad things may get, or if things don't turn out the way that you want it to be. So this is piggying back off that message, because when you count your blessings, you realize exactly how much God has done for you already and how much he is willing to do for you. You just got to continue to keep looking back at all the situations that you've been through and how he blessed you and how he got you through it right on time, just like I talked about in my last couple of videos, because I did mention also in my other videos too, I think. So definitely check those out too. But today I had woke up and I don't know what it was, but I just felt so grateful to just wake up in my bed this morning. Like, I just was literally just sitting there for a couple of minutes, and I was like, man, I am just so thankful to have this bed. Like, I'm just so thankful to be waking up in my own apartment, just feeling great, and just, you know, just cherishing the fact that I'm not sleeping in cars or living in somebody's house anymore. Like I mentioned in my one of my other videos, God, be patient with God. If you haven't checked that out, I have been homeless before, and I used to live with this lady, and you know, she wasn't exactly right in the head, and you know, I used to stay in her living room, and I shared the living room with this random dude. And guys, like, it was just so uncomfortable for me, and I used to like dread coming home when I used to live there, like, because it was just so bad. Like, I couldn't watch TV because he would hog the TV, or the fact that I couldn't really shower there. I had to shower at this gym that was across from my job, because we had this free membership at this job, at this membership with my job. And after work, I would literally have to go to this gym and shower there, because the fact that this dude that I was sharing the living room with at this lady house, he would used to, like, it's gonna sound disgusting, but he would leave messes, I'm gonna just say that, in the bathroom, like, to the point where it was like in the shower and I wasn't able to use it because no one cleaned it. So I was at a point where I wasn't even really showering at the house. I had to shower at the gym. And then on top of that, like I said, I couldn't watch the TV because he would hog the TV and, you know, watch his, you know, wrestling or whatever he was watching. And when I did try to watch it, you know, it was just like, I couldn't enjoy it, because the lady will come home and she'll be like, well, you can't watch this, or you can't do this. And I'm like, I'm paying you rent here, so why can't I watch this or that? So it was just insane, guys. Like, I literally had to just watch TV in my car some days. Like, I would literally just chill out in my car and, you know, watch TV on my phone. And then, like I said, I would take a shower at the gym, even though I would just love to just comfortably just go, you know, home and just take a shower. I couldn't do that because of these messes that he would make in the shower. So when I think back at that, guys, and how much I prayed at those times to have my own place and not having to deal with, you know, coming home, not being able to watch TV and, you know, just relax and just, you know, have a peace of mind, I couldn't do that. Like, I was so uncomfortable there. Like, and the scary part is that I had to get used to that, because that's all I had at the moment. Like, there was nowhere I can go. It was either that or live on the streets. So the fact that I used to go through that, guys, and now I'm waking up, it's going on, I believe, almost 6 years since I've had this apartment, waking up in my own bed, my own, shower. I can actually go home and shower too without worrying about some stains or, messes and hogging of the TV. When I really just look at that, guys, I gotta sit up here and say, God really came through for your girl. Because when I say that it was just terrible, and I would just be like, God, please, I can't wait till I get my own place. I'm so tired of dealing with this. Like, it would be times where I would just really sometimes just sleep in my car. Even though, I had the living room. But sometimes, this guy would smell. And I wouldn't even be able to sleep comfortably because he would smell so bad. And I would have to call the lady, the owner who lived there, and tell her, hey, he smells really bad. I don't think he showers today. And she would literally have to force this dude to shower, guys, in order for him to smell better and, for the living room to smell, normal again. So when I had to deal with this, y'all, I felt like I was not going to get through it. I was just like, is this ever going to end? I just felt so exhausted and just terrified of that situation. Because like I said, I didn't even know this dude, and she just randomly came out of nowhere and had him sleep in the living room with me. But when I look back at that, y'all, and just think how blessed I am now to have, my own place and waking up in my own bed, comfortably, hopefully I said that right. I'm just thanking God. I'm just like, you know what? I really do have to count my blessings, because look at where I came from. Look at what I used to deal with. And now I don't have to deal with that at all. The most I deal with is my cat, being, a little bit just, wild. And I guess you could say, like, waking me up in the morning. But other than that, I'll take that any day over what I used to deal with. And then, like I said, when you really just look back at all the hard times that you've been through and how God got you through it, because like I said, he always makes a way out of no way, you just really be in joy. Like you just how can I say this? Your body just overcomes itself. I can't even think of the word. I am so sorry, y'all. You're just filled with joy. Like, you're filled with so much joy when you just really think about what God has done for you, what he has blessed you with, what he has done in your life. And you're just be like, wow, that was so amazing. That was nothing but God. That was nothing but him who got me out of that situation. Like, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, wow, like, I'm just really thankful that I'm not living there anymore. I'm just really thankful, that I got a roof over my head, that I can go home and I cannot get this word. I don't know why I can't say this word right, y'all. But I could go home and be comfortable and, not worry about dreading of all of those situations that I was in, And another thing too, like, when I had made dinner last night, I had made this really good dinner, y'all. Like, it was fire. Like, when I cook, y'all. Like, I be throwing down. But anywho, I made this really fire food last night, dinner. And I was thinking to myself when I was eating this dinner, I'm like, man, I'm just so thankful that I can cook in my own kitchen and don't have to worry about, having to eat out. Because another thing too, when I used to live with this lady, I would not be able to cook in her kitchen because she was the kind of person where she was very nitpicky, like, and she was a hoarder. So the house was just like filled with stuff. Like, the kitchen was just filled with unnecessary things that she didn't even need. And I would just be looking like, where am I supposed to put my groceries at? Like, where? There's no room in this, in the refrigerator. Like, it was just like, she'll give me this littlest bit of space. And when I do cook, she will watch me. Like, she would be like, you can't put this there, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, it was just to a point where, you know what, I'm just gonna eat out at this point, because I'm not gonna be told what I can and cannot do. Like, she was extremely picky, y'all. And then also, when you eat your food, it was a certain way that you had to throw out your food. Like, if you had chicken or eggs or something like that, like, no, I'm gonna say chicken. So if you had chicken and you had bones left after your chicken, of course, because, if it's bone in, she would say that you would have to put the chicken bones in a bag and put it in a freezer because she didn't want it in her garbage can. Why? I don't know. But this lady will make you put your old scraps of whatever food, even with eggshell, she will make you do it with that too. And there was a couple other foods I can't remember, but she will make you put it in a bag and say, hey, you know, you have to put it in this bag. Otherwise, you know, you're not allowed to cook anymore, or she's going to go off on you. I don't know why she did that. I guess everyone have their own ways, custom ways, y'all. But I had got to a point, y'all, where I was just eating out every day because I didn't want to deal with that, y'all. And like I said, on top of her hoarding things, there was no room for nothing because she hoarded everything. Like this lady didn't believe in throwing away anything. So I had to eat Taco Bell every day because I remember that used to be my spot. Like every morning I would get in my car, go get some Taco Bell, McDonald's. Like it was just all awful food, y'all. Probably played a big factor of why my health the way it is today, probably. But it's getting healed. God got me. But that's all I used to eat, y'all. Like I was not able to eat anything home cooked because of this. So when I made that food last night, I don't know why it came to my head. Like I said, God, he just be working. He just really be just reminding your girl, you know, of what he's done. So when he reminded me of that, I'm looking like, oh my gosh, like you are so right. Like I'm over here enjoying a home cooked meal. Don't have to eat out. Don't have to worry about someone telling me how to cook this, how to do that. I am blessed. I am grateful. I am thankful, God, of you. So, and I just really just was like, man, I really went through it. I really did go through some crap. Like, so like I said before in my last messages and then today's video, y'all, you have to count your blessings. You have to look at all you've been through and just really be looking like, okay, God really did get me through that. God really did get me through those situations. Like he really did come through for me, because I'd be looking back at all the situations I've been through so far in my life, y'all, and I don't know how I made it, and I'm looking like it was nothing but God, because some of the things was just like so like supernatural, so spiritual. Only him would have been able to been the one to get me through it. And you know, when I look back at that, that just gives me more faith. That just gives me more motivation to keep going and to know that nothing is impossible for him. Nothing is not, nothing that you think that can't be solved with him, it can be solved. Like he can solve any puzzle, any problem, any situation. He would definitely make sure to get you through it. Like I said, if he brought you to it, he will bring you through it. He cares, he loves you. And the more and more, like I said, that I look back at all these situations that I've been through, all these trials, these tribulations that I've been through, and how he blessed me, and he's continuing to bless me and amaze me. Because like I said, the way he just comes out of nowhere and answer your prayers, and he always gives you more than what you prayed for. You just be looking like, oh my gosh, like he really doing it. Like this is nothing but God. Like I'm saying, y'all, I'm saying, like, you just got to look at what I've all just explained to you and what you've been through. Just really just, like I said, even if you got to do like a sheet of paper real quick and just be like, okay, this is what I've been through. And this is what God has done for me. And look at where I'm at now. Always look at where you're at now. Look at where you came from and look at where you're at right now. Like, just look at, when you do that, you be filled with joy. You be singing hallelujah, praise the Lord. You be really looking like, oh my gosh, he did it. He really doing it. And he gonna continue to do it. He gonna continue to come through for you. He gonna continue to get you through all the pain, the suffering, the trauma, whatever it is that you're going through. He's gonna continue to get you through it, because that's God. Nothing is impossible with God. All things are possible with him, y'all. All things. All things. So I love y'all. I hope this message helps someone today. Like I said, you gotta count them. You have to count them. Stop looking at what ain't going right now, and look at what you've been through, how he got you through it, and how he's going to continue to come through, because he never fails. He never fails. He always comes through. It may not be at the time that you may expect it, but he does come through in the right time, because every timing with him is perfect, and he always give you more than what you prayed for. It'd be even better. So I love y'all. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. Like this video if you haven't yet liked it, and definitely share this video if you know someone who over here complaining, not looking at the goods of their situation instead of just all bad. Share this video with them and let them see, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and look back at what I've been through. Let me go ahead and count my blessings that God has already done for me. And then they're going to be like, you know what? Why am I complaining? Well, he going to come through. Let me relax. Let me leave it in his hands. I got this. He got this. We got this, because y'all a partnership. It's a partnership. We got this. We got this. So love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.